Hard to believe another trading day has come to an end, except for the last hour of trading in the E-mini. Okay, when we left the E-mini, we said that as long as we stayed above 48.50, this market could trade higher. Now you can see we've lost a lot of momentum to the top side. But what we haven't lost is this 50-lot buy. It's been there all day long, and you can just see how they support the market. There was some profit taking done here. Remember when we busted that 20-30 area all the way down, how the 50-lot player was a buyer all the way down? Well, they're pretty profitable now. I got back up that 55, 57 area. So these large players really probably at the direction of the Fed are not afraid to buy into weakness because they know the Fed's supporting the market, and it's the Fed's money if they get in trouble. Okay, remember this morning, move, pause, move, and we came up with a projection of 59 potentially for this market, and we haven't quite made it to 59 yet, but pretty close. So again, you can have some pretty good ideas of where the market's going to go if a move is going to continue. Came in this morning with a buy bias. We thought there was pretty good support in the 35 area. This was our buy zone right down here. And we have a day session low, I think, right at 33. So that's how we started out the day, wanted to buy 33s to 35s. And we did have an up bias. Now we did have a sell, failure to take out 40, and then our first sell really came in this 45 area. And we said that the best sell structurally for the day was to sell against 50. And we were wrong. I mean, the market is still trading higher. But if you'd sold 50s, you had plenty of time to scratch that trade. So the idea was to be long. The level was 33 to 35. And we had deceleration right here. There's a software buy right there. Software puts you into the trade. Another software buy. Software buy that didn't go anywhere. Another software buy. Software sell. No sell right here. Software sell right there. Software sell here. A loser. A methodology retest failure trade. A software trade. A software trade. A software trade right here. Another loser. A software trade, another winner. We have two losers on this chart, and if you'd stayed with these trades right in here, you could have made some money on them too. Two losers and two scratches. That's not bad from a day trading basis. I mean, the way the market works, the way that it moved up. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Ideal level, deceleration, trade on. We did tell you to buy 33s to 35s. And the low was 33. You had that information in your hands at 6:45 this morning. Well before the fact. So what are we looking at tomorrow? Well, tomorrow's a Newsday trade. S1, the F1 screen right here, it's nothing but buying. F2 screen. Pretty strong P, isn't it? And it doesn't look like there's any backing away from it. So the unemployment number at 245 would be supportive. Now Market, which is a European publication and study and research house, said non-farm jobs should come in at 200 or less, with fourth quarter GDP at 2% growth off of their stuff. So that could be the fly in the ointment. So we'll see which number is right. But this market is still pointed higher. And there's no way to get around it. So If the market were to close right here at 57.50, we'd be selling failure to take out this 63 area. Now, low volume number up here at 68, our second sell would be 65, 67. On the buy side, 50, 52. It might take a 55 to get in. Don't know. It looks like we're going to extend and trade higher this afternoon. 45, 47 for buy 2. Big news day tomorrow. The trade is, you know the news, you have the trade. And there's no way to get around that. It's just the way that it is. Now, because we're day traders and our expectations for day trading, or every trade we put on the E-mini is 3 points or more, it's pretty easy to lose 10 to 15 points if you're wrong on a day trade on a big news day. So we usually do not position in front of the news. Big news. You can be right, you can have a pretty good assessment, you can be on the right side most of the time, but every now and then you're wrong, and it takes a lot of trades to make up for that. Okay, on the note, lower high, lower low, that favors the sell side going into tomorrow's market without news. All subject to change on the news. You can see we have a B pattern, volume-wise and TPO-wise, so the trade is to sell strength. Last rotate up stopped at 4.5, so selling failure to take out 4 to 8. Then 11 to 15. I think we can trade a little lower. It is pointed lower, so we'll make 25, 29. Let them run it down before tomorrow's news. And then 17 to 21 for buy 2. I don't think anything's changed. I don't think the financials are going to... I don't think anything is really super strong about the stock market other than the Fed's support for it. I mean, it's a good trade, but fundamentals should hold the note and the bond in there. But again, know the news and you have the trade. About 30 seconds before the news hits, we usually see what gold is going to do. And gold is a New York contract. New York makes their money on information. And it's been pretty spot on. Okay, looking at the 30-year, we have all the down here in the market, like we've been saying, would like to go back and retest this 46.068 area. So last rotate up stopped at 30, so we're going to sell failure to take out 47.04. And then the last rotate up stopped at 8, so then 7 to 11. And on the downside, on the buy side, a little lower, we're going to lean against that 2-letter ledge, so we'll make a 17 to 21. And then we'll make a 9 to 13 buy. We'll pick up this area right over here. And that's it for the bond. Okay, taking a look at gold. Like I said, about 30 seconds before major news hits, gold has an uncanny way of being able to show which way the market's going to go. And I'm not saying they bought the inside information. I'm just saying it happens so damn many times that it'd be hard not to think that. And again, it fits the New York pattern. So I think we are going to try to trade this a little bit lower. We've got stops below 12, so we'll make 1200, 1202 buy 1. Position mark by 1205. And buy we are 95, 97. Okay, If we show non-farm payrolls at 245, that's bearish for gold. More people working, more people paying taxes, less need to print money. Cell 1 will be 10 to 12, and we'll put cell 2 where we had it this morning at 15 to 17. Another great call that was in your hands well before the market opened. Okay, we're going to work through the markets, and we're going to look at our 3-minute and our 15-minute time frames, and we're going to work with how we come up with trading targets, stops, etc. And the devil really is in the details. I mean, it's easy for me to sit here, another winner, another loser, another winner. There's a lot more to it than that. But what I'm talking to you about are the setups. And then you have to see what the average rotations are, and you see if there's still some money left in that move for you to make some money too. And that's how it's done. And, it's grunt work, but going back and doing the grunt work, I mean, you say, gee, Manise, I'm dealing with 4 out of 5 where I can at least scratch the trade and or make money. And if I filter those based on average rotation information, then I got a shot at really making some good money on them. I know what the expectations are for our normal setups. We've traded them for a long, long time. And that can help you fine-tune it and gain more confidence in what we're doing, which is what this is all about. What you want is a setup that works. What you want is a setup that can't be gamed by the market. You want reliability and validity in your trades. And reliability means that everybody that looks at the data gets the same answer that you do. And validity means that that answer is correct. And that's one of the nice things about the profile. It does bring you mathematical reliability and validity. And most technical studies don't. Okay, first buy is 28 to 50. It's pretty aggressive, but that's where it is. Second buy is where we had again this today, 47.75, 48 even. The market's trying to make a bottom here. First sells 49, 49 and a quarter, followed by 49.50, 49.75. And again, structurally, this 50 level up here is a pretty compelling number for the market to get back to and see if that is actually resistance. And last but not least, the euro, which has just been nailed. Okay, our number 2 sell this morning was 15 to 25. We're at 93. We have a high here at 1805, a high of 1810, a high of 1823, and a high of 1827. So we're at 93. The first sell band is 1810. It is aggressive. If the non-farm payroll number comes in as forecast, it would be bearish for the euro because it means our economy is stronger than theirs by quite a bit. And on the buy side, we'll make 65.75. We'll just lean against support. Probably enough uncertainty about the news. And then 40 to 50. Let them get stops below 50. And let me get these written down and stop the recording, and then I'll come back and we'll look at some parameters for S and Bs and where you find them. You can play with them. I can remember how to do it.